Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a look at the snake room. We're going to do a little tour of the snake room. It's going to be a pretty quick one. I'm not going to go into too much detail on the supplies we use or anything like that, since it's just a tour real quick. Plus I don't want it to be like a 40-minute video. But first thing in the snake room is this big 70-30 ARS rack. It's a hybrid rack, meaning it's a mixture of metal and plastic parts, so it's cheaper on shipping and it's cheaper overall. These are the big 70-30 tubs. Here's a clown female for reference. She's about, I don't know, 2,500 grams, so she's decent. They're pretty comfortable in here. They're the biggest tubs that we have. Off to the side here we have unprinted newspaper. This is for shipping snakes. We package it around them so they're not moving around and getting jostled in the box. So nothing special there. We have a shed skin that goes over the rack and down the other side from our carpet python that y'all have yet to see. I got to build her an enclosure. So once I get an enclosure built and all that, then I'll showcase her and show y'all what she looks like. Over here, it's just a whole bunch of supplies. This is an old calendar from, this is a 2020. 2020 is almost over with. Glove holder here, magnetic, attached to the rack. This is magnetic also. It has Sharpies, scissors, pins. This is what we use to puncture the hole in our boxes when we ship. We have scraper, zip ties for shipping, which I don't even know if I'm going to use zip ties anymore. We got a cutter. Here's a flashlight for candling eggs. That's coming off. Our monitor here to show our temperature and our humidity in the room. Scrap paper. A UV light to have fun with the white snakes. Everybody's got to have a temperature gun. You should be temping your racks in the heat tape. I would say at least every couple weeks. Make sure your spots are good. Make sure there's no spot in the rack that's overheating too much. So this is a must-have in my opinion. Here are spare badges and just miscellaneous stuff that we use. I have my scan codes for my tracking software. We use a software called The Guy. I don't know if he offers that software anymore. You'll have to Google it and get a hold of Damon, I believe is his name, and talk to him and see what he is still doing or not. Got a trash can down there, nothing fancy. This rack, first, here's these little grabber things. I used to use this 4-foot snake hook back when we first started, and I would open up a tub, have the rat, and then feed, because I didn't want to get bit. I use the snake hook still sometimes to open up some of the tubs of females that like to come out at you real quick, because this guy ain't getting food bit. My wife, she's gotten food bit twice. Not me, ain't gonna happen. But this is now used for when a rat wants to get loose in the snake room, like we had it's probably about a week or two ago. I literally opened up the snake tub, dropped the rat in. As soon as that rat hit that tub, it jumped out, I swear 3 feet across the room, underneath the rat. Could not get it by its tail. Was impossible to do. So that's where these come in handy. Can't have a rat loose in the house and all that good stuff. So I grabbed whatever I could grab with this and fed the snake. So that's what these are in here for now. I still use the hook though. This is an ARS 50-40 rack. I got the gray tubs. I actually enjoy these gray tubs more. They're easier to clean, believe it or not. The snakes seem to feel more secure and they want to eat better in them. But it's a 50-40 rack. I'll show you the sunset female. So she's decent in here. She's about, I don't know, about 1,000 grams now. And this is the size of the tub, just for reference for y'all. It's the ARS 50-40. This is also a hybrid rack. If you notice, these are the plastic connectors. So they use plastic connectors for each level, and they also use plastic runners instead of metal. So that's what makes the rack cheaper. It all fits on one pallet, so it's super cheap to ship. but that's one ARS 5040. I have an old oil fill heater over here. We don't use it anymore. There's no need. It gets plenty warm in here now. Got another 5040, ARS 5040 right here. As you can see, we only have 8 free spots in this one and only 4 free spots in that one. So guess what? We're going to have to buy another rack soon. The money comes in and it goes out. Comes in and it goes out. This is a nice 4-foot stainless steel table we got from Sam's. I use these water jugs. I use these water jugs up here so I don't have to keep making trips back and forth to the sink. Back and forth, back and forth. Did that for I don't know how long. Got tired of it. So there's 2 gallons capacity water here. We have spare rags. What these rags are for is I use buckets. The buckets are down there. I use for heating up our rodents, our frozen thawed rodents. Yeah, I put them in hot water. I don't let them out, you know, leave them out all day to dethaw. Number one, I'm not here, so I just don't feel comfortable with that. I'm at work all day. So we use the buckets to dethaw. So when I get the rat out of the bucket, I'll use a rag and get the water off of it. So that's what the rags are for. We got our chlorhexidine cleaning mixture mixed up in the bottle. I mix it by the gallon. This is a product called Poop Off. It is for birds. I think we got it from PetSmart. It works really good for your rates. I hardly use it because these gray tubs are super easy to clean now. And if you keep up your cleaning, you won't have a problem. But if you do have a problem, Poop Off is a great product. I don't use it, you know, heavily. I use it sparingly just in case it is semi-toxic to snakes. I don't think it is. Birds are pretty picky and, you know, all that. So I'm sure it's safe for reptiles.
What ratio do you do on your chlorhexidine?
Chlorhexidine. Well, the bottle says 1 ounce to a gallon. But we do 3 ounces to a gallon. It's a little bit stronger, but we're not giving it orally like you can give that stuff. It's more just the enclosure clean and all that. So we mix 3 ounces to 1 gallon of water. I wouldn't feel comfortable going past that. This little dirty deli cup I got right here, I drilled holes in the bottom. And basically what this is I take this clip and clip this to that gray bucket down there and for wastewater. What it is if I take a deli cup of water and dump it in there and there's wretched chip in there, then all the wretched chip gets caught in here. They don't get in my bucket and don't go down my sewer. So, and then I could just dump it right in the trash can. So that's what that's for. We got a whole bunch of old hides. I don't ever use them, but we made them out of old cereal bowls. They're up here just in case I have a picky, eater. You never know. Well, there's always seems to be at least one picky eater every year, but they seem to go on food pretty quick, so I don't bring that out. We got rubbing alcohol, cleaning stuff. I used to use this to clean the dry erase off the tubs. I'm trying to get away from using dry erase because one of these gray tubs somewhere, it actually stained the tub just a little bit. I don't like that. So feeding hemostats, this is what I use to feed now instead of these, what is a 3-foot long blue one. So I used, what is this? I don't know, about 18 inches, 18-inch hemostats. And then tweezers here are for assist feeds or force feeds. And then below we have our RetiChip container here that I make RetiChip in, and it stores in. Don't have the lid on it right now because I obviously need to make more RetiChip. And then beside that is 16-ounce deli cups and 8-ounce deli cups. Quick grabs. I can grab them real quick if I need them. And then the last rack in here is this ARS 1065. Guess what? It's another hybrid rack. It's a 1065, but we added another level. It would only be right here, but we added one. and made it 70 tubs high. I can even go another level if I wanted to. When we get moved and all that, we won't have ceiling fans going, so I'm not going to worry about bumping my head on the ceiling fan. But so 1065 hybrid, and I'll open a tub so you can kind of see. Let's open this one. No, I'm trying to find one that's really nice looking for y'all. Actually, we'll just show off this one. This is that what I believe to be a banana pinstripe leopard clown. He ain't too happy. But those purples were like really white. But anyways, enough of the snakes. That's a 1065 hybrid tub. Up top, we just have Ziplocs for if I have leftover frozen rats, I will actually refreeze at least one time. So after one time, I would not do it again. So we got Ziplocs for that. I have spare Scotch-Brite pads for really tough cleaning. That's the base to the scanner here. I use this scanner to scan all these barcodes. That's that program to guide. And then a scale, what we used to call, and there's the barcode. We got a scale up here, and then what we call growing up monkey's blood, but it's iodine. That's for if a rat bites a snake or something, we can clean the cut out. And then a tub of miscellaneous stuff. And then on this wall, we have a dry erase board. This is where all the notes and all the brainstorming and all that goes on. As you see, I have 5 more snakes to get pictures of and get listed on Morphmarket. This is just a color code cheat sheet for my dots so I don't freaking forget who gets what. Then I just list, you know, what frozen rats I need and what live rats I need for the week. General idea so I don't have to count every week. And then just miscellaneous notes. And then down here is a laptop table, and it's on a hydraulic, so it can go all the way down and it come all the way up to this high. So it really comes in handy when I got my laptop in here working. You saw the buckets already. Here is a 1 gallon pump sprayer for usually if it's dry in here, the humidity is not very high. Today it's 68%, so that's pretty high. It was 81 degrees and like 70 something percent when I got home. But if the humidity's down and if they got a red post-it flag, I will go in and I will spray them down twice a week. So I get full sheds. I get tired of stuck sheds. I had one today that had a stuck shed that I had to peel off, which is oddly satisfying too, so weird. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there is anything else that you haven't seen in the room. Yeah, that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. Keep up with us, keep following us, like the video if you like it, share it, subscribe. If there's anything I could do for you, let me know. If you got any questions, hit me up. Either on YouTube, you can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. That's all I do. I don't do anything else. But yeah, that's about it, guys, and thanks for watching.